and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Wow. Today we're going to talk about top 5 ranked butt-burning exercises according to science. If you want a shapely behind, you're going to want to watch this. Now, Brad and I, when you get into your 50s, nobody wants to look at our butt, believe me. Especially even our wives, I don't think they want to.
Well, she made a comment on my buttocks the other day at home.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we do know our science. And so there was a study that was put out by the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy. It was in September of 2011. It was called Myographic. There we go. Electromyographic. I got it. Analysis of gluteus medius and gluteus maximus during rehabilitation exercises. So what they did is they took surface EMG electrodes, Brad.
Sure. They
put them on the butt. You know, the main two ones that are going to shape your butt, you know, exercise, the big glute maximus,
right,
and the one on the side, glute medius.
Right. And the maximus, you know, as it's named, the gluteus maximus, I believe it's the largest muscle in the body, or it has a potential to be.
The strongest
right,
muscles in the body.
So
we're going to show you which ones are ranked number, 1 through 5 for each one of these, the glute maximus and the glute medius. By the way, if you're new to our channel,
oh yes,
please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload it every day. Also, if you get the chance, join us on our social media platforms because we're giving away stuff. Always.
Yeah.
Every week we're giving away something.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so you can go to Facebook. It's pinned to the top, and it'll tell you what we're giving away. Go to our Instagram for funny stuff. We think we're funny. We're not. And Bob and Brad, we got some of our products on there. Join us.
Yes, have fun, and let's carry on.
All right, so what's nice about this, of the top 5 for the glute max and the top 5 for the glute medius, 4 of them are shared.
Okay.
So if you do these 4, you're going to catch both muscles and do quite well.
And the other nice thing about this from a therapist's point of view, you strengthen these muscles, it's going to make a significant difference on your stability with walking and running and that kind of thing if you happen to have some
this is going to help your balance overall if you're older, or if you're elderly.
Younger too, you know, all depends on where you're
at.
at.
I said elderly.
Well, I did, Bob.
I didn't think it was that funny?
In one ear, no, it's the other.
All right, glute max, number 1. The number 1 exercise for strengthening the glute max. You're doing a front plank. You're bending the knee like this, and you're lifting up like this.
And I'm assuming you're bending the knee so it eliminates some of the hamstring and isolates to the glute max.
Perfect. Now, the second one, which I'm going to mention a little bit right now, Brad, is actually you just stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, and you squeeze your butts. Your buttocks together.
Butt squeezers, we call it in therapy. After surgery, this is pretty common that the therapist is going to say, do butt squeezers while you're in bed. So we get these muscles, you squeeze them together. And some therapists say, pretend there's a quarter between your butt cheeks. You're trying to squeeze it so it doesn't fall out. So it really makes you work them hard.
It's funny, though, that simple exercise, one that you can do throughout the day, can actually make a big difference.
Right.
The reason I wanted to bring it up now, though, Brad, is when you're doing this and like this, squeeze your butt, too, while you're doing the exercise.
Sure, you get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're going to really get some benefits from that one exercise.
How many repetitions are we talking about with these, Bob?
What would you say, Brad? 10 to 15?
Yep, that's typically, if you want to do more,
you can do more.
I wouldn't do more than 20, but
it's a toning type of exercise. So, and once you start switching back and forth, because when I'm doing this, both sides are working. This one's working too when I'm doing this. So when I switch over, this one's already going to be fatigued a little bit.
Right. And actually, the benefit here is you're getting a lot of core muscles. There's a lot of extra benefits on these exercises.
Right, exactly. And the same with this one right here. The next one is a side plank. So you're going to go like this, and you're going to work, switch one side to the other. But I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to lift up like this. And believe it or not, this is working the glute max, because you'd think this would be medius, wouldn't you?
Right. As a therapist, I'm thinking, well, that's primarily medius. We do that for exercise for people with Trendelenburg.
But they found out that was number 3 for the glute maximus. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you switch over to the other side, and that's number 4.
Sure.
And then the final one for the glute max is the single leg squat.
Okay.
And you could start this, especially if you're just starting off. It's nice to do maybe on a mattress. You could, with the mattress of your bed.
Right, that's not too low.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to just lower yourself down like this, and you can maybe use your hand to guide you down a little bit.
So you're putting one leg out, and then you're going down.
Right. You're going to want to show on the chair,
Yep.
Brad?
This is going to be a little more. I'm going to use the booyah stick to balance, and this is going to be here. And you may start out like this, and just lower yourself down. And as you feel more comfortable and confident and strong enough, you'll do it here. And you're going to get a lot of quad work here too. So you're not just isolating that. You're getting some other benefits, which is nice. And boy, should we try
They're
this
more
one?
difficult than they appear, aren't they, Brad?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah. I'm going to do
I
this
was
leg.
a little bit surprised how difficult these are to do.
All the way down to
all the way
low
down.
one. Ugh, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's tough going, isn't it?
Believe it or not, that's amazing how much stronger my right leg is compared to my left.
Sure.
Learn something new every
Yeah,
day.
you'll see the discrepancies between the two when you
Right.
when you do something like
Now
that.
that would be too low for me because I couldn't do 10 of them. So I would go
Right.
back up to a higher one.
So that was the 5 for the glute max.
Okay.
So now the glute medius, the first one and the second one are the ones we already did. We did those side planks.
They're the same ones.
Yep, they're the same one.
So
So
you get both muscle groups with the same exercise.
Exactly. And you're going to switch around, do both sides. And then number 3 is actually, again, the single leg squat, which we
Okay.
already did.
Yep.
Number 4, this is the new one. And they call this a clamshell, but it really isn't a complete clamshell in my mind, because when I think of clamshell, I think the feet touching together and you're doing a clamshell like
Right.
this. But what they actually had people do, this one's kind of floating up in the air, that foot.
Okay, so we got no contact.
Now, you're not just going up like this. You actually, this muscle internally and externally rotates the femur.
femur.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you're going to want to do one set like this.
So the foot up towards the ceiling.
Yep.
Higher
And then
than the
one
knee.
set turned a little bit this way.
So the foot's lower than the knee.
Yep. So you're getting the different fibers of the muscle. The muscle is an internal rotator and external rotator and an abductor. So by this way I'm doing internal rotation, this way I'm doing external rotation, and with both of them I'm doing abduction.
Sure.
I'm starting to feel that already, Brad.
Oh, I believe it.
It actually does burn.
Now, for a lot of people who aren't therapists or that kind of a person, they might not care about internal and external rotation. Just try it and do these, and you're going to feel it.
Now you can do it like this, Brad, but I'm not kidding you. Try this, turn it, and just feel the difference.
You want me to try it right now?
Well, no, I'm just telling the people out there
Oh,
to try
there,
it.
yeah. So yeah.
I know you're trying to make it simpler, but it makes a big difference
Yeah,
in what you feel.
It's amazing
So,
what little
little
subtleties,
twists,
yeah.
little twists can do. So that's number 4, and then number 5 is the same one we did to start off. This was number 1 for the glute maximus. We're back to this one again. And this, again, believe it or not, works the hip abductor.
So you can just go through the first 4 that you showed, or
Yeah.
we did together, with the squat, and then add the clamshell, and you'll cover everything.
And the butt squeezes.
Oh, the butt squeeze. That's
Yeah.
correct. Yep.
So that's the one.
Yeah.
I think the butt squeezes are one you can think about doing throughout the day.
Now, are
So-
you suggesting to do all these, or maybe pick out 2 or 3 of them that you like to do because it?
Yeah,
works
if you're
better
going to
for you?
pick one, I would do the number 1 for the glute max, which was the one I just did, the front plank.
Right.
If yeah, but you don't have to do all of them,
Right.
of course.
Now, for example, I don't like to do planks because it bothers my back,
Right.
so I'm going to skip that one. I would probably go to
Right.
this one because
There
it
you go.
works me good. And plus, I'm getting my quadriceps, which works good for biking.
And it's very
Bicycling,
functional.
right.
It's a very functional exercise.
So there may be different things, but pick out the one you like best, 1 or 2, and go right after
there should
'em.
be something there for everyone.
You better believe it. We like to please everyone, Bob.
Thanks for watching.